25th, in Hamburg, the United Nations International Tribunal for the Law of the Sea issued its ruling in the case of the capture of 3 Ukrainian naval vessels and 24 Ukrainian sailors by Russia several months ago near the Kerch Strait. It was on November 25, 2018, that the Russian Navy opened fire on 3 Ukrainian ships traveling through international waters near the Russia-occupied Crimea and captured and imprisoned all of the Ukrainian sailors on board. The verdict of the UN Tribunal states that Russia is bound to immediately release the Ukrainian ships and all of the detained Ukrainian servicemen and to allow them to return to Ukraine. A court case concerning the details of the Kerch incident is still to be argued before the Court of Arbitration in The Hague. However, the ruling by the UN Tribunal is already seen as a significant victory for Ukraine in its legal battle against Russia in defense of the Ukrainian ships and sailors.
Виконання цього рішення більш ніж обов'язкове для сторін. І рішення є дуже чітким. Воно навіть більш чітке, ніж ми сподівалися. У нас були побоювання, що воно буде не таким чітким, що Російська Федерація зможе маніпулювати рішенням, але рішення є дуже чітким, дуже конкретним, і Росія має його виконувати так, як передбачається трибуналом.
Russia's initial reaction to the tribunal's ruling was defiant, and Russian officials have been dismissive of the ruling. Russian authorities have reiterated their claim that the UN Tribunal lacked the jurisdiction to rule on the Kerch incident. The Russian court in Moscow has continued sentencing the Ukrainian sailors to lengthy prison terms, and the sailors are enduring harsh conditions of imprisonment. Such defiance may have been encouraged, in part, by weakening Western resistance against Russia's aggressive policies. An indication of such weakening was the restoration of Russia's voting rights in the Council of Europe. But there are also some signs that Russia will be compelled at some point to abide by the tribunal's decision. During a recent visit to Odessa, United States Senator James Lankford stated that the U.S. will continue to look for ways to pressure Russia to respect international law and release the captured Ukrainian ships and sailors. 1 month after the verdict, Russia will have to report to the tribunal on its adherence to the conditions of the ruling. I'm Tania Stech, and this was Ukraine in the News.
Канал 1+1 тепер доступний на Bell International Programming.